Social media, I think, is everything, especially in sort of your non-traditional sports, and including your traditional sports. Just it's the ability for fans to connect with the players and the athletes. And I started tweeting in 2009, and got a tremendous following during the Olympics. Sending pictures out of the village and kind of what I've been up to ever since Vancouver. So for me, it's the best way to connect with people and let them know what I'm up to and what our team's up to.
It's a great tool because a lot of the kids I coach or the kids I see in the rink or just the fans back home are able to check in and see what's going on with Team USA or whatever I have going on at the moment, whether I'm doing speaking engagements, visiting schools, or or training. So it's a great way for those not familiar with what an Olympian does in the off years. It's a great tool for them to kind of figure out the inside scoop on what we're up to.
The reality show series is popular these days. I was on The Apprentice, so I know firsthand that people love the day-to-day. They love just what are you having for lunch, how are you training, what is it like to be an Olympic athlete every day, because we get a lot of exposure, in the Olympic year, and a lot of fans really want to follow us, and it's hard because we're not in the papers all the time, we're not on TV all the time, but through Twitter, through Facebook, different YouTube, through my website, athletes and fans, everyone's able to really follow what we're up to.
Any sports is you want to find out about the athlete and you want to get to know them, and I think that's why you root for them a little bit more. And for us to be able to open it up and go out and see like Hillary Knight's fan page being like, oh, thanks for everyone for coming out and watching us at the Kohl Center, and I think fans can connect with that, or seeing what Ange Giro eats for pregame meal. Those are little things that people are like, oh, hey, I do that. A 12-year-old girl is going to look at that and be like, you know what, that's what I'm going to do. If I want to be the best, that's what I'm going to do. So it's fun to be able to relate to the fans. And
first, be careful. You don't need to tweet everything, but tweet what you're up to. I think just the mundane is actually really interesting. I mean, the fact that you're taking a nap before if a Detroit Red Wings player is getting ready, but taking a 2-hour nap, that's interesting to me. What do they do to get ready to play in the playoffs? I want to know that.
Of course, they're always on there as well, providing feedback or encouragement, or saying good luck. So it's fun to connect like that and keep everyone posted. I mean, you can use your personality, make jokes, ask people what they're doing today, or just fill them in. Like I know Paulo Ono does a great job of just filling them in on what they're doing, what he's doing, whether he's training or whether he's going on a show, whether he's traveling. All he does is that's how he connects with his fans, and I guess I like to just recognize people that I see, or recognize the teams that I work with throughout the winter. For example, on state tournaments, when all the state tournament hockey was going on, it was fun to recognize the 12U kids and the kids from my Rink Rat 19 hockey schools, and fans like to look on there, I think, and see that their name's posted, or that they kind of got a link up there. So it's just whatever you're comfortable with, whether you want to share everything you do or just say, hey, check out my game at 7 o'clock tonight. So.